what I have for you here today is a brand new Yamaha MT07. I am at the Seahorn Yamaha in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and they are letting us take out some bikes. As you can see, I've got some people right here in front of me. Check it out behind me in the mirror. So this is an MT07. Now I ride an MT09 on the daily, just to give you a little bit of backstory. And first impressions are this twin, it's a 2-cylinder, it's very smooth. Like, it runs so silky smooth. The power is just very friendly, it's very linear, it comes on, it's very controlled. The handling of this motorcycle, it feels so light, so nimble. It's almost insane how nimble and light it feels compared to my MT09. And my MT09 is not that much heavier. I think it's just the balance that this twin gives it. It is very, very, very smooth. And the bike, surprisingly, is not underpowered. If you get it into the rev range, it will run. This twin, it pulls. I'm at a Yamaha test ride event, so I'm not going to pull any wheelies on this guy today, but I'm telling you right now, I think I could if I wanted to. If I wanted to get this front tire in the air, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be too hard. We got a 10 ray right here to our left. It looks like an FJR right in front of us. Stopping traffic. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, she pulled up in first. Wide open in first gear, man. I wasn't even trying to pull a wheelie and the front tire was skipping off the ground. That just goes to show you right here, Yamaha engineering, people. I'm a big Yamaha fan. Not a fanboy. I'm not gonna say they're the best motorcycle manufacturer out there, but man, for a little twin, this thing runs exceptionally well. I mean, it really does. I'm enjoying this a lot. The handling is just so smooth. The engine power is so linear. I mean, it's friendly. This is a user-friendly motorcycle. That's the thing I'm going to take away from it today, is anybody could probably get on this bike and learn how to ride just because the power is very friendly. Now, if you whiskey throttle in the lower gears, it definitely could come out from underneath you if you're not careful. I'm not saying that this is the bike that's going to be the best to learn on, but anybody could learn on it. It's not so aggressive. It's not like my MT09. This MT07 is, well, the suspension's pretty good because these roads are pretty bumpy. But it just seems very user-friendly. It seems like this bike, along with the ergonomics of it, the seating position that we're using, it seems like it would be the better commuter bike than my MT09. I'm not trying to down on MT09s because I have one. I love my MT09. It seems like only crazy people want to own them, though, because they're really aggressive motorcycles. And this is the complete opposite of that. It does have plenty of power, but it's just so controlled. It's so tame. It's a lot of fun is what it is. It's a real privilege to be able to take this thing out for free and not have to actually, like, you know, pay to ride this thing or buy it. I mean, like, literally, it's so snappy. It just wants to pull that front tire up in first gear. I'm a bigger guy, so I doubt it'll be pulling any power wheelies in second without some clutch, but oh no, there she goes. Second gear at about 45. Hop the front tire on it. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know what the price point is on this bike, but I'm imagining it's fairly reasonably priced, somewhere around like $7,000 to $8,000 if I had to guess. I haven't done any research on it because I have an MT09, and I don't think I'm going to downgrade to this. I don't think it's a big enough, like, I'm a big power guy. I like ridiculously snappy, just raw, balls deep power. And my MT09 brings that to the table with that triple. This right here, it's not bad. It's really good. I wouldn't be unhappy owning this motorcycle, that's for sure. I don't think anyone would be. I think if you bought it, you'd be very happy with it. I think this thing around town is probably far better than an MT09. The suspension feels really good. Okay, what do we got going on here? We got some people that are just like hanging out in the fucking street. Oh, they might be running. They might be doing like a jog or something. But around town, I bet this is a better commuter bike. It seems like the gas mileage is probably a lot better too. This engine is so smooth. It's silky, man. Like, oh, stalled it. Yeah, look at that. It gets up and goes, man. It really does. It does a good job of it too. Like, it's got, even in fourth gear, it's got a really nice pull to it. An exceptionally nice pull to it. I mean, for a twin, I mean, honestly, I mean, like a twin of a smaller displacement, it really does run well. It runs so well, actually. It's a very pleasing motorcycle to ride. Nice curvy turn, real easy, power's real smooth, real linear, real controlled. That is the best thing about this bike, guys. Like, I feel like I'm a professional rider right now. It's so easy to ride. I feel like I could go out here and just tear this thing up on the track. It's very confidence inspiring. The front tire feels very planted. It feels very grippy, and I like that a lot. A lot of bikes like the FZ09, whenever you're hitting a really hard turn really fast, the front tire kind of pulls up on itself, and it feels like it loses a little bit of the traction. And that's just not something that like newer riders need to deal with. It's not something that really anybody wants to deal with, I'll tell you that. I don't. It can be kind of scary if you're not careful, if you're not ready for it. I know when I first bought the FZ09, it really can. Yeah, I mean, it can come out from underneath you so quick. And this bike is the exact opposite of that. I just feel like I'm in such control with it, like all the time. Like so planted, so straight line. I mean, like, it just pulls too, man. Like, it really does. For a 700, it'll surprise you, I think. I think anybody who goes out and is looking at this bike, if you're thinking about getting an FZ07 or an FZ09 and you haven't been on a bike with like a really big displacement or a lot of power, you probably shouldn't buy an FZ09. I think you should really consider this motorcycle, especially if you're going to use it as a commuter to get back and forth to work, because the seating position is excellent on this. I am a big guy, and I am telling you what, the seat is just so comfy. It feels right. Like, the ergonomics of this bike are excellent. They really are. They're way better than my FZ09. I mean that. Like, I'm not trying to rag on my bike because I love my bike, and I'm not trying to overhype my bike either because I own it. I'm trying to give you a fair, honest review of this motorcycle while I have this short amount of time on it. And I got to be honest with you guys. I mean, it's turning me a little bit. I don't think I'm going to run out and buy one, but I definitely wouldn't discourage anybody who wants to try one. I think you should look up a Yamaha test ride event in your area and get yourself some seat time on this thing, because it really does rip. I mean, it's got pull for a twin. It really will just get out here and have some fun. It seems like the wheelies on this, not to be like, do wheelies, but it seems like wheelies on this would be way better than my FZ09. My FZ09 will rip the front tire into the air at pretty much any RPM and any gear, but it's not controlled. It's very violent. It's very like shocking, and it's like, I've come so close to wheeling over that it's uncomfortable to even talk about it. This bike, I feel like I could get the front end up in the air, and I feel like I could just keep it there so nice and so smooth, because the throttle response is so linear and so just smooth. FZ09s aren't like that. They're very like herky jerky, like they want to rip you off of it. It's like riding a bull that wants to kick you off the back of it. This bike, no, it's not like that at all. It's not a donkey. You're not sitting there going super slow, but man, it's just so controlled. It's a lot of fun. It really is. And I'm just gonna keep riding and talking about some of the features of the bike that I like a lot. And I mean, I'm no expert on these motorcycles right here, so don't crucify me or anything. I'm just trying to give you my opinion on this motorcycle. That way you have an opportunity, or maybe not an opportunity, but maybe you'll look at it when you didn't. Maybe you thought, man, it's gonna be weak, it's gonna be underpowered. It's really not. It's got lots of power. It's got more than enough power to commute on. I mean, you're not winning any drag races against super sports or anything like that on it. Don't expect that from it. You're not going to be beating an R6 on it or anything like that. That's for damn sure. But as far as commuting around town, you're going to be a lot more comfortable. You're probably going to get better gas mileage. For insurance purposes, I imagine this is a lot better than any super sport model. I only pay about $40 a month for my FZ09, so there you go. I mean, like, I'm over 25, but you'll probably pay somewhere in the near that ballpark for this motorcycle, especially if it's brand new. The mirrors are usable. I like that. Has the same headlight on my FZ09, which I really like, from the 14 model. I'm not a big fan of the squinty, like, newer ones. I mean, I don't know, maybe they'll grow on me, but I'm not. But I like this headlight a lot. I like the seating position a lot. The power is really friendly. I like it. I really do. It was pretty good, honestly. Like, I feel like I could put a lot of miles on this bike. That's kind of the thing that you really, I feel like I could take a road trip on it. I really do. Like, it's so comfy. Like, just the seating position is right. My arms aren't locked. I have no real weight on my hands. All the weight's on my ass, but it's not hard. Like, it feels plush. It's firm, but it's not bad. My FZ09 is a real bitch to ride. It really is. It's just a real pain in the ass to ride around town. because or for long distances at all, because it really starts to hurt after a while. It gets uncomfortable. I mean, once you lose the fun factor, you're going out there ripping wheelies and going really fast. I mean, it really starts to irritate you a little bit. This bike, I'm fine right now. I've been on it for about 20 minutes, and I got to be honest with you, I don't think in another 20 minutes, if I'm still on it, that I'm going to have any issues. I don't feel like I'm going to be worried about, oh man, this is uncomfortable, my back's hurting. This bike's very, very ergonomically correct. I'm going to give it that. It's set up well. The engine sound, it chugs along. It's a twin. I mean, if you've heard a twin, it's going to sound the same. I wouldn't say this one's exponentially better than anything we've I've been on before, or you've probably been on before, but yeah, it sounds good. I mean, it sounds good, but it chugs along like a twin. I mean, it's a twin, so if you've ridden any twin, it pretty much sounds like a twin. Traction control, all that good stuff, I left that on. That's probably why it actually isn't ripping the wheel up. It's probably like kind of like in bitch mode right now, because it's a test bike and they're like, we don't want you pulling the wheelies. No wheelies. Yeah, that's probably what is going on right here. But honestly, I mean, I feel really good about this motorcycle. I feel the engine braking is good. It's not uncontrollable. It's not going to throw you over the handlebars, but it's there if you want to use it. I mean, it's a solid bike. It'd be a solid bike to learn on. Looks like we're pulling up a little bit. Back at it. Where's the traffic though? This is the best part right here. This is the part you're really going to want to know about, because you're going to be in traffic in this motorcycle a lot. You're not going to be carving up canyons every day. You're going to be commuting on this bike. This is the working man's motorcycle, it seems like to me, and this is not bad. Really, it's really not bad. I'll tell you what the best part about it is. There's no heat on my damn legs. My MT09 will barbecue your legs. This one right here, no heat at all. Feels really good, honestly. Feels great. I don't even know that there's a motor down there. That's another thing. The vibration, it's almost not there. You can feel it, especially whenever it's chugging along at the low RPMs. It's definitely there, but I mean, once you get on it a little bit, it really just smooths itself out, and you really stop paying attention to it, and you really just start honing in on the riding experience, and that's really the key, I think. That's the fun part, whenever you zone in and you're just really enjoying the ride. And this bike seems like you could really do that on it. I really don't hate it at all. I don't have a lot of complaints about it. I mean, it's not as powerful as my MT09, but it's not designed to be. This bike is more user-friendly. You are going to be able to pick up and learn how to ride on this. And I think you're actually, like, if you're an experienced rider, you can still enjoy this, because I'm enjoying it. I've been on a motorcycle for a lot of time, guys. I've been riding for years, and this motorcycle, I'm not uncomfortable on it at all. I could go out and I could rip on this thing if I wasn't, being restrained right now. What's that say? Free puppies. Hey, free puppies. Carl's Jr., the truth, best hamburger joint in the place ever. Well, we're coming back up on Yamaha. This is the dealership. I'll keep recording on my way in, and you guys can kind of see what's going on, see what a Yamaha test ride event actually looks like. And I want to give a big shout out to Yamaha and Seahorn Yamaha, the test ride demo guys, just everybody that made this possible, because I got to ride a really excellent motorcycle today, and I wouldn't have been able to do that if I hadn't came to this event. So that's the conclusion. Check out all the cool stuff we got going on, guys. She's pretty quiet, even if you rev her up.